Hello everyone and welcome to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing this fine afternoon? Thank you very much for joining. Right off the bat, if you guys would be so kind as to please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I really appreciate all the continued support from all you guys. Thank you very much. And for those interested, I have some social media links down in the description if you want to go check those out. Alright. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be attempting to recreate a very popular request, the 2009 Coke 0400 finish, when Kyle Busch and Tony Stewart were battling for the lead on the final lap at Daytona Superspeedway in the July race. And for those of you that haven't seen that, we're going to take a real quick look at the replay. If you want to go ahead and take a look at the bottom left corner in a brief moment.
But we're not done.
Alright, so with 1.5 laps to go, Kyle Busch makes a move to the outside, coming into the trial to take the lead, to take the white flag.
You're clear. And now the question is, Tony's got no help because these guys are running too wide behind him. Right. So now it's man on man right now.
I don't think it's gonna get wider here in a minute.
And then he has the lead for the majority of the final lap until coming into the trial. I guess I could have started this replay in turn 3 and 4 of the final lap, but I wanted to show Kyle Busch making that pass with 1.5 laps to go.
Busch is gonna hog all the racetrack, or he should. He's mirror driving right now.
So Tony Stewart is all over his back bumper going through turns 3 and 4. Jimmy Johnson's in 3rd, and Denny Hamlin is in 4th. That's a big cluster of cars behind them. Kyle Busch makes a move to the outside, comes back up to block, comes across Tony Stewart's front end, goes slamming into the outside wall, gets drilled by Casey Kane, and then gets hit by Joey Logano after coming across the start-finish line, as many other cars pile in. And I don't think there's any replays in this video, so we just have that to go by. But you guys have seen this. You guys can go check out the replays for yourself if you want to see some further angles, some more detailed angles. But since we saw that, let's jump right in. Oops. I think there's a delay coming from my headphones. Turn the mute button on. Here we have Kyle Busch's number 18 2009 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry paint scheme. This is the closest I could find. This might be his 2010, because I don't remember this white splotch being in the back, but I believe that's the closest I could find after a couple hours of searching around. Then we have Tony Stewart's number 14 Burger King 2009 paint scheme. Alright, let's jump in. Stop wasting any time. So, I have Tony Stewart's Burger King car. Basically, I have his rating set to have him qualify in first. Yep, first. Look at that, and Johnson and Hamlin is near the front. Perfect. So let's not waste any more time and jump right in to attempt number 1. So we're going to be Kyle Busch for this. Here we have Joey Logano towards the back of the pack. Kane's right in the middle. So those two cars are in here. So we're going to get up to the front. We're just going to pretend there's 1 lap to go. I'm going to start off in front of Stewart and just race down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 and try to get that crash coming to the tri-oval. And I turned Stewart's ratings up, so he should get a little bit of a jump in front of the cars behind him. So this is the white flag even though we're not up to speed yet. Alright, hurry up, Stewart. Alright, now we're about 20, 25-ish miles away, per hour away from the speed they were running. So I could probably, if I made this the final attempt, I could probably start the replay right here for the video, since we're about up to speed now. Alright, so they're hugging the bottom. Oops. Turns 3 and 4. Oh, I completely missed Stewart altogether. Instead of... Was that Bush or Truex that won instead? I tried to clip Stewart's front end, but I completely missed him. That was a failed of a first attempt. It was Bush that still took the win. Truex didn't quite beat him. Alright, let's try that again. And my tooth is still hurting a little bit, but not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. Get in front of the 14. And repeat. I'll try to actually have him hit me this time. It's kind of a failed of a first attempt. We're using Daytona SDT Night. Again, if you didn't see that already, I was looking for a 2009, 2010 era for night, but I couldn't find one. Daytona SDT Night, I believe, is either circa 2011 or 12. So it's still just a couple of years away. Not too far off. Alright, back off, Gordon. We need Stewart to be in second. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Stewart's right on Bush's bumper. Going down the backstretch and into turns 3 and 4. They need to kind of ease Tony Stewart up towards the outside line. Oh, except I'm all the way up and over. That's what that wreck would have looked like if Bush actually flipped. Hey, look at that, Logano flipped too. Look at that pile-up that ensued. I give Kyle Busch a 9 out of 10 on that landing.
Drivers, start your engine. At the 20 car.
Well, it's a little more than what we needed.
At the 20 car.
Alright. So I'll try to turn right a little less aggressively this time, because I know I came just flying across the track below the yellow line. But if I turn too slowly into Stewart, then he's going to drift up and be like right up against the outside wall when I'm trying to have him turn me around. Which is why I'm kind of spinning a little bit harder. There should be a mode where the AI can keep their line as you're turning into them. You passed the pace car. There, everyone, I hit the pace car. So you don't have to ask me again. Alright, so far so good for this attempt. Been having like perfect cooperation with the pack. Gordon's tucking in right behind Stewart. I can always swap Gordon's paint scheme with Johnson if I always want to be that picky about those details. It's like single file for the first 3 or 4 and then a big like double file pack behind us. So I'm liking how the pack is cooperating so far with this stream. Kind of drift Stewart down towards the inside. Oops. Who won this one? Oh, and up and over goes Yaley, I believe, in the 96. No, that's Reigns. There's always so many switches around with that 96 car around that era. Oh, Kenseth won. Kenseth got past the spinning Gordon to take the checkered flag.
Drivers, start your engines.
And see what I mean? When I turned into him too slowly, he was like already up in the outside wall before I actually got turned around. That might have been my fault that time, but I'll keep trying. I will keep trying. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to watch the damn Coke Zero 400 because I will be shooting a wedding at the time. One of my part-time jobs. Wedding videos. All right, hurry up, Stewart. Excuse me. What time does the race, the Xfinity race tonight start on? Do you know what channel it's on? Or is it the Xfinity or the truck race? No, I don't think they do the truck race for the second weekend. Damn emojis. Alright, so turns 3 and 4. Stewart's still right on my bumper. Try to drift him up into the high line. Damn it, Stewart keeps getting turn 2. That's definitely not helping me.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 15
And then just get turned over with how hard I got T-boned.
Drivers, start your engines.
NBC, alright, 7. After a day of antibiotics and painkillers, the tooth feels a lot better than it did yesterday. Hopefully it feels fine by the time I need to go to that wedding tomorrow. So it's going to be a miserable day, 10 hours on my feet in the sun, lugging around 40 pounds of equipment with a sore tooth. So yeah, hopefully it stops hurting by then. I'm trying to think of what I can do to get Stewart to kind of hold his line more. Do I need to turn the panic deceleration down too, or up? Because these wrecks are almost too big that keep happening. Come on, Stewart. Hit me with your best shot. No, I'm not going to start singing that song. Alright, spin me out, but stay in the lead. Damn it, Stewart got spun out again. Did Newman not roll over? How the hell did Newman stay on his wheels? Let's take a look at the ride Newman just took. Newman! Is that Logano that gets into him? Or Waltrip? And he just keeps driving. It was a 66 that ends up upside down. That's funny.
Drivers, start your
What can I do to not get Stewart to slow down when he spins me? Or do I need to add more pacing distance so there's more of a gap between us and the rest of the pack, so even if he spins me out, him slowing down, he can still be ahead? I have no idea. So every time I try to spin myself out, he either gets taken out with me or he slows down way too much and someone else takes the checkered flag first. I believe I need to be Kyle Busch during this reenactment because of all the aggressive driving he does and the blocking and the getting airborne during the wreck. I'm just hoping Stewart gets as good of a jump as possible so we can have a decent amount of distance between us and everyone else behind us. So when he gets slowed down while spinning me out, he doesn't lose the lead. Lose the lead. There we go. Slurring my words. I haven't had a single alcoholic beverage. I'm talking like a drunk person. Reminds me though, I should crack my first beer. It's right after we try this attempt. Once again, Stewart gets slowed down and loses the lead. And Busch goes flipping. And we have multiple cars flipping down the tri-oval. Might have to change some settings around. Gordon got the win that time. Alright, so Jarrett's upside down. Who else? Reed Sorensen and Matt Kenseth. We had 4 rollovers total in that wreck. At least that I saw.
drivers, start your engines.
Alright, let's try that again. Like I said, does anyone have any suggestions for what I can do to get Stewart to hold his line and to not lose too much speed while I'm having him turn me? My tooth is feeling a lot better, and I've only picked at it like twice this stream. Give me a break. It's much better. Antibiotics, the miracle drug. Alright. So we got Stewart in place. And Stewart gets involved once again. And Kyle Busch is upside down after getting airborne into the safer barrier. That was an interesting wreck. I was getting pushed by Dale Jarrett, and I kind of ramped off the top of the safer barrier and landed on my roof. Then did one gentle tumble back onto my roof once I hit the grass.
Drivers, start your engines.
Wonder what the people in the grandstand saw when they saw that backwards car coming at them towards the catch fence. Alright. That one actually looked a little better in terms of Kyle Busch's crash, and Stewart almost didn't get slowed down during that one. But then he got clipped, I believe, at the very last second, and they kind of hooked him into the wall. Oops. Sorry, I'm using my button, my directional pads to shift, or my directional pad to shift instead of my paddle shifters. So I was messing around with the IndyCar earlier. What does the cockpit view look like in this Car of Tomorrow mod? It looks nice. You can see the Hans device when you turn to either side. Alright, so I'm mirror driving just like Kyle Busch. I'm gonna guide him up and slow down. Oops. That was completely my fault. See the 37 go flying by upside down? Alright, we'll try the next view back in chase. Or the next attempt back in chase view. You know, watch the 37 right here. Who actually had a softer landing than I thought he was going to have. Alright, back to chase view.
Drivers, start your engines.
As I was kind of sideways on the wall there, I almost bounced off the start of the safer barrier. Right when that started to jut out from the wall, like right there. No, don't pass the pace car. Hit B1 with the pace car. I'm just gonna hide out here. Come back. I almost didn't recover that. That's why I don't goof around that much. At least during the pace lap. Everyone that watches these streams knows I goof around plenty. Maybe probably only another 3 attempts before I'm trying to go backwards, crashing everyone. Is there a 2003 IndyCar mod? I know there's a open wheel racing an OWR07 mod, which I've actually been fooling around with a little bit recently. Damn it. Still no caution. Still no caution. I can't turn. I have no steering. Alright, sorry, I was just seeing how long I could go. It was Greg Biffle that hit me right there, and then ironically it was Greg Biffle that turned me into the outside wall. Again, right here. Alright, next try. Hopefully this one won't be a fail.
Drivers, start your engines.
I just need more cooperation from Stewart. Need him to hold his line and not slow down so much.
Let him by. Get ready now. Going green. Let him by. Get off in. Stay behind. Play call. On the outside line. Green flag. Green flag. Green, green, green.
Oops. Meant to hit third, not fourth. Alright, Stewart, let's get a decent run. Alright, he's following my draft at least. No! Didn't mean to do that. Well, we have a big one in turns 3 and 4 instead. I left too much room on the bottom. By the time I came back down, he was already there. Both me and Harvick take a flip from the banking.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to change back to my paddle shifters, because that's annoying me. Haven't used the buttons. Oh yeah, now that I switched to the paddle shifters, I went back to the directional pad. Just goes to show how short my memory is. I'm like a squirrel. I'll drop my nut somewhere and then forgot where I put my nuts. What? Alright. The reclining chair was annoying me. I turned the recline off. Alright, come on, Stewart. Catch up. He's creeping up. He's slowly getting here. Come on, Stewart. Don't slow down a bunch. Don't let Gordon pass you. Keep the lead. Stewart didn't keep the lead, and I rolled over.
Black flag on a restart. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. We got a red exiting the trial. Stay behind the 48 car and the 29 car. You all right? We got big time problems with that motor, buddy.
Look at that pile up. Yeah, what happened to Stewart this time? Yep. He got damaged and slowed way down and let Gordon pass him.
Drivers, start your
Stupid Stewart.
engines.
I'll try another one in cockpit view.
On the outside line.
Become one with the pace car. Oh, too late. Green flag. Really need Stewart to hold his line when I turn down into him. Or turn up into him, I should say. Actually switching to chase view because we actually have a decent amount of separation from the rest of the pack, so this might be a decent attempt to try. Nope, and the entire pack piles in instead. There's the number 66, the number 10 goes flipping. Scott Riggs, which his 2005, 6, whatever year it was flip I need to still try at some point. Oh, the 66 didn't flip over. He has got up on another car.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, that's the third time I've messed with my tooth. Turn the AI line modifier up. Okay, perfect. I will try that after this attempt. I know about the INI file and settings, I just don't know quite what everything does yet. I know a lot of the basics, I just don't know a lot of the detailed stuff like Toaster Gaming just suggested. Thank you. The AI line modifier, turn that up after this attempt. I might turn the panic deceleration up actually just a little bit, and the AI. No, wait. Up or down? I have no idea. I'll figure out when I get to the file. Stewart like slowed down that time too. Jeez.
Here comes the leader.
I was purposely trying to crash hard right there. Just didn't think it was going to be that hard. Right through the pace car. And right in front of Ryan Newman. Alright, time to change some settings. Alright. Daytona SDT Night. Track INI. I'll turn this down actually a little bit. I had that turned up when I was trying to get Clint Boyer airborne. One other thing I want to do, drafting distance, just turn that up just by a tad. What else do I want to do? AI line modifier. Dangerous hack. Don't use unless you are a trained professional. Well, I'm totally a trained professional, so I'll turn this up to 4. 1.4. Alright, let's see what all this does. Loading the game back up. Ow. Alright, so let's see if I broke the game or if that helps with what I'm trying to accomplish and having Stewart hold his line. Alright, about the same qualifying order.
Drivers, start your engine.
It's a dangerous hack, but I remember what I had it set to. I can always change it back. I'm up for any suggestions right now because nothing I was doing before is working. Green flag, green flag. Or let's see if I broke the AI. Or if I actually get accomplished what I need to. So they seem fine so far. They're going the regular speed. There's no yellow flags yet. They all just look double file. Strung out a couple to single file now. Nothing seems dangerous yet. Like my computer's gonna explode if I put the wrong number into that. I like how it says dangerous hack. Alright, so let's try this now. Still didn't really do anything that I noticed. Maybe I need to turn it up more. Did the 21 flip over there? Or did you just take a really wild ride over another car? No. Bill Elliott. Yep, he just came right back down. Thought he might have flipped over. Alright, we'll try that again.
Drivers, start your engines.
I'm not sure I unpaused the chat. But I don't know why I should, considering there's just nothing but constant arguing going in there. Like usual. I'll try slamming into Stewart a little less aggressively this time and see if he holds his line better. I can't beat Tony, because I need Kyle Busch to aggressively block and swing back and forth like he was in real life. He needs to get a little bit airborne off the ground when he hits the wall backwards. So yes, I need to be Kyle Busch. I just need to find a way to have the settings to have Stewart hold his line and not slow down nearly as much when he turns me, and then everything will be dandy. Try spinning into him a little less aggressively this time. It's down to the bottom of the track. Oh, I did a little too late that time. Whoa. We got stuck in the safer barrier. That's exactly what just happened right there. Me and Tony got stuck in the safer barrier. We can slow it down so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. You can see it starting right here, and watch, we get stuck in it. Both me and Tony. That happens every now and then with certain tracks. Well, now.
Drivers,
Let's try that again.
start your engines.
Jesus Christ. See if maybe, since the bad voodoo of everyone arguing isn't bringing down the video now, maybe I can accomplish a good attempt. Get in front of Tony. Perfect. Old school method of live streaming. Before I discovered how to put the chat on the video. I'll turn the chat back on when everyone stops arguing. Alright, come on, Stewart. Same thing. Not the same thing as in the safer barrier, getting stuck in there, just... Hey, Casey Kane was supposed to rear-end me, not flip. The same as the past few failed attempts.
Drivers, start your engines.
Stupid tooth. Stop hurting. Even though I can't complain, it's way better than it was yesterday this time. this time yesterday, about this time yesterday, I was laying in bed basically all day with 2 pillows over my face on either side of my either cheek, just squeezing, trying to get the pain to stop. It's much better now. Hurry up, Stuart. Alright, he's actually got a big lead on the rest of the pack. This might be a good opportunity. Just as long as he doesn't get majorly slowed down when I spin him. Or have him spin me, I should say. Except Junior's catching up pretty quick. Except he slowed down too much that time. Alright, this is the white flag. Trying not to drift up high. Trying to stay down low. Let's see if I can actually get hit by him this time. Hey, at least I got hit by Kane and went into the catch fence and almost hit the flag stand. Almost went into the flag stand that time. The really tall flag stand. I'll try that again.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright. Is everyone done arguing? Because I do like the chat. Because it makes it feel more live, and I can go back at any given time while re-watching the stream and see what everyone is talking about, which usually isn't arguing. All these cars, I believe, I got from the Car of Tomorrow cars I got from TeamSBR.com, and then Kyle Bush's and Tony Stewart's paint scheme. That's where I got the sk sound from. Paint scheme are from NN Racing. Which, when I'm done updating the description, I should have both down in the description. Hurry up, Stuart. You stay. Once again, Stewart's involved.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the 37 car and the 25 car.
We've got people cars driving under cars.
Drivers,
Past the 45 car.
Start your past the 45 car. What?
Past the 45 car.
Why? that's the 4th time I've fucked with my tooth this stream. It's like once every 15 minutes. Alright, I guess for part 2, I will be Tony Stewart. Jesus Christ, everyone's asking, although I'm not going to have anywhere better luck. I can tell right now. But I'll still try to satisfy the request. Except if I'm Stewart, how am I going to get Kyle Busch to sit there and block super aggressively like he was in real life and then turn down? Yeah, because that's going to look really glitchy because I'm going to be like turning into Kyle Busch as he's like drifting away to spin him. Yeah, that's going to look equally as bad, but I'll still try it next time. Bastard.
At the 41 car.
Didn't get slowed down quite in time for that attempt.
Start your engines.
Fifth time messing with my tooth. That'll be the last time. I need to take more antibiotics, I think, once this stream is done. I'll try not to miss Stewart this time. I think I need to have a chat with some of my moderators at some point in the future. Because I'm seeing people get banned or timed out or their messages getting deleted for reasons or rules that I have not set forth. Basically because they're having a personal quarrel with someone in the chat, so they're deleting their crap. Which is highly against my rules.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind.
And that's another reason I like having the chat on in the video, so I can go back afterwards and see if people are being responsible with their moderator powers.
Start
Powers.
your engines.
And yes, I will be the 14 in part 2 for everyone that keeps asking. No! Alright, no one saw that. And now here comes everyone asking. By the way, for future reference, people, so everyone stops asking, people have become moderators by being longtime supporters. They frequently post useful and helpful and insightful comments and not spam. They never spam, and they never constantly begged or asked to be a moderator. And they built up my trust over time from basically a combined of all 4 of those. So those are my rules. And yeah, basically the first or second most important run is don't constantly ask to be a moderator. Well, it's kind of a oxymoron. Not asking helps you become one, but yes, not pestering or spamming is one of the main things I look for. For future reference, everyone. Come on, Stewart. And there goes Gordon again. And Stewart's wrecked. And Bush is upside down. Pulling a Clint Boyer across the start-finish line. And I took Gordon with me. Alright, we are approaching the top of the hour. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be the third to last attempt. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you to those of you that weren't arguing in the comments. Thank you for the support from everyone. And let me know what your suggestions are for future videos down in the comments below. Still don't know why it takes a little bit for the grandstands of this version of Daytona to get spawned into the field of view. I need to shower. I need to do some laundry. I need to finish cleaning my room. Got lots of stuff to do after this stream is over. At the end, can you show us your best attempt? I wish I could. I haven't had any ones worth saving so far in this stream. But yes, next time I will be Tony Stewart for part 2. So I can satisfy everyone's request. Because he seems to not want to hold his line or keep his speed after spinning me. Or just straight up flipping me. Jeez. Stop bullying Kyle Busch. That was like his wreck on steroids. He did get hit like 3 separate times, technically. There's the first one into the wall, which actually went upside down. He got drilled by the 21 right there, and then he got drilled by the 41. Alright, second to last attempt. And yes, I'm gonna keep poking my tooth. Because poking it and then stop poking it makes it hurt a little less right afterwards. Science. Alrighty. Come on, Tony, please cooperate with me for these last 2 attempts. Please hold your line and don't slow down, Tony. How? Alright, Tony has a decent gap on the next closest driver, Dale Jr. Hopefully we can maintain that gap going down the backstretch. No! 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 Oh, darn it. shoot. Accidentally let Stewart underneath me.
Drivers.
Sorry about that.
Start your engines.
Where'd everyone go? I'll try to recreate Eric Almirola's Kansas crash if and when he comes back for his next race. Unless he is already back. Once he's officially driving again. Unfortunately, I gotta get going right after this attempt. So I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do, so thank you guys again for watching this. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you to all of your support. My videos are more popular now than they ever have been, so thank you guys. Keep up the support. I'll keep up the videos. No! Hey, well, I technically got hit by the 9. I want to see who won that battle to the line, Stewart or Junior. Because for the first time, Stewart actually was able to keep going a little bit. That's because he didn't really hit me all the way. Alright, I want to see who won this battle to the line. It was Stewart, I think. Yep. Alrighty, that is it for this one. Once again, thank you to everyone for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. Social media links down below. Thanks for all the support from everyone. Keep it up, and I will keep the videos up. I hope to see you guys at the next stream. Until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.